welcome back to the Total Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Iann Brennan. This is episode 2, and a very good friend of mine, Karl, joining me today.
How are you getting on?
Which camera are you looking into, Karl?
This one. How are you getting on? Good
Karl, give us a bit of an introduction to yourself.
Introduction. My name's Karl. I'm a human being. I'm a singer. I'm a avid chancer. Love to sing a tune. Love to go out and about and do things. It's great.
And
Lots of spare time.
Are you busy gigging?
Yeah, busy as I want to be. About 4 nights a week is plenty.
Right. Are you doubling up?
Sometimes. Not quite.
Yeah.
I used to do too many gigs. This is the thing. There's that balance you have to find, isn't there?
Well, so to pull the curtain back a little bit, James, who produces this show, books the gigs and books my gigs, and he tells me that I cancel once a week on him. I've cancelled pretty much all of this week.
How many nights are you doing though?
How many nights am I doing? 2 every second Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, some Sundays.
Yeah, well, that's plenty.
Yeah.
I used to be doing 6 nights a week, sometimes 7, and sometimes doubles. You know,
it's too taxing on the voice for me to.
But you're not enjoying yourself. The guitar is tuned down a full step.
Yeah,
and you're just showing up and going on autopilot. Whereas now that I do the 4 nights and I have 3 days, I can be creative in those 3 days. I can enjoy myself, and then I'm showing up to gigs like raring to go. Do you know what I mean?
Some lads out there can gig 4 nights a week, like 4 gigs a day. Like, I can't do it.
4 gigs a day, yeah. And I used to do the Temple bar scene.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, where you're rocking up at 12 o'clock, people are in the
Pointing from half 12,
having their brekkie,
yeah.
And then you're rocking up to Norseman, and then you're just around town just slogging it. And I did that for I think a year, and then I fell out of love of it. You know what I mean?
Well, you will.
Yeah,
doing that much, you will, because it's the same requests all the time. It's the same. I mean, and if you're gigging around Temple Bar long enough, like you get to kind of know very, very quickly what works, what doesn't work, and you end up falling into a routine of just doing the same sets the whole time.
Yeah, but that's
like,
it.
I'm walking by. If I'm gigging, I do Bad Bobs of a Wednesday, right, at 5 o'clock. If I'm walking by, I don't know. If I'm walking by any of the bars in Temple Bar, I can almost tell you who's in the window. And I can tell you when I'm walking by, they're singing roughly the same song every week.
You know what's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But that's it. It's a job. You know, you go through the motions, and when you have the crowd in front of you, you know what works, and you're kind of just going through it, which is, you know, that's it. That's part of it.
Yeah.
But whereas if you're going, you know, every gig I do now, like if I'm in town or if I'm in, you know, it's kind of 60% cater to the audience, and then 40% is like for myself, which works.
Well, it has to work, because if you're doing it solely for the audience, just put a jukebox on.
Well, this is it. But that's what we are. We're human jukeboxes.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what the bars are hiring you for, in essence. But you also have to give a little bit of yourself.
You have to
keep yourself sane.
Otherwise, we're all the same.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing really original.
No.
When you're
like,
hearing.
So in my set, so everyone would do different kind of, like if I'm doing a cover set, I would do a remix of like a mashup of songs.
Yeah.
Right? I would do like With or Without You into, what's that? If I could, then I would. What's that song?
Oh, Wherever You Will Go, the Column.
Yeah.
Into Let It Be.
No, actually, but I will be. No, not into Let It Be. No, I do it into what was that Usher song he released last year?
Jeez, he's still going, is he?
He's still here. I don't know if he's still going now
after
all them allegations. I don't know.
Song,
But what's the whatever it is, some Usher song anyway.
Yeah.
Into Where Is the Love, Black Eyed Peas.
Oh yeah.
Into She Will Be Loved, and then back into With or Without You, and it takes up about 12 minutes, like, you know.
Yeah.
But it's good. But if I just did With or Without You on those songs, and everyone just did that without their mashups and without their own personality, their own personal touch on it, we would all just be the same.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. Because like for me during a gig, I try not to leave much deadness in the set. You know, keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. You know, if I'm like singing tunes, like it's say in A minor or C, I'm like, what songs are in C? And I'm just rolling into one to the next. And then some random stuff can happen. A lot of bluffing. You know what I mean?
But also the space is nice between songs sometimes.
Oh, it's necessary, actually.
Yeah, because
totally
if you're rolling song after song after song after song, it just becomes numb to the ear and the people stop listening.
But this is it. 100% on that, because but for me to get the ball rolling, to get into a flow of tunes and kind of locking in with like the rhythm of a set. But then, giving them that silence to also let them realize what you're actually doing. You know, you're kind of creating that atmosphere. So if you give like 2 or 3 minutes in between like a mashup, they're like, oh, look, it's
cool.
Kind of going dead a little bit. What's going on? And, he's, creating the buzz, creating the vibe, you know?
Yeah, I was telling you, we were talking before we went on air, and I was saying that I was in the Cock Tavern Friday night.
Yeah.
And this guy came up to me second song and he was like, do Zombie. You know? And I was like, oh man,
it's not how it works, man. It's not how it works. We're in first gear.
Yeah,
Zombie is like cruise control.
Yeah, man. Give me a minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus. You know?
I know. Second song, belter.
Oh man, belter. I was only talking with Paul Downey on this last week. Actually, I was saying to him, what's the one song that you know is going to get requested and you dread? We both said belter.
You see,
it's just the new Wonderwall, isn't it?
You see, it's not the new Wonderwall. There's a new Wonderwall every month. Like Stick Season was the new Wonderwall.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pink Pony Club is now the new Wonderwall.
Yeah, but that's a great song.
It is, but when you overplay it,
I agree.
It becomes just another one of those, and you're just gonna like, what's gonna be the next one? You know.
I do the same joke all the time.
Kingfisher, this new song, Keela.
I haven't listened to them yet. Look, come here. I'm sure I'm sure it's brilliant. I haven't listened to it yet. But the folk thing is just, it's not for me.
Yeah, look, I have my opinion on it as well.
You know,
when Kingfisher first came out,
as I said, I haven't heard a single song from these.
Have you not?
No. But from what I gather, they're folk music, and it's
not bad.
Is it not?
It's not bad. There's an Irish buzz off it. It's very similar. The thing that kind of deterred me from it was it's like a Timu. Dermot Kennedy, but then at the same time it's kind of like there's an Irishness off it. Like it's not Dermot Kennedy's sound, it's actually a collective sound that a lot of bands are expressing and are kind of like bringing their accents into the music and this poetic thing.
That's what singing should be.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I just say this to people all the time, and I just say singing should be something that you use your own accent for.
100%.
That's what. So I studied bel canto. Right, it's singing style. And Christy Dignam did this.
Yeah.
And Pierce Brosnan did it, but don't hold that against bel canto. He wasn't great in
now.
that Abba Mia movie, but now.
He was brilliant. Yeah, I hear he was brilliant.
No, he was. And then, so lots of people did this, right? And it's just a style. That's all. It's just a way of singing. There's different ways, whatever. Yeah. There's no correct way. There's just, this is our way.
Yeah.
Right? But it was drilled into my head to use your own accent. Now, I grew up on Oasis and I grew up on the Manchester and the Britpop thing and Supergrass.
So your influence.
So I was, when I was pronouncing my vowels, I was doing it exactly like Liam Gallagher was doing it. Right?
Naturally.
But when I studied bel canto, it was very much like, you need to use your own voice.
Yeah.
This is where Irish music comes from. Irish music has its own voice. Our traditional music, our ballads even.
Yeah, the ornamentation in it and that, yeah.
Right? It's all our own accents.
Yeah.
An American guy, an English guy, a German guy couldn't deliver The Town I Love So Well like an Irish guy.
No.
Couldn't.
No. But there's a feeling that we connect to in the songs as well. Well, people can connect to that.
But this is the thing with Irish music. And you have American music, which is country music as well. We can't do it like they do.
We can try.
We can try. I don't try, but yeah.
What are you saying?
The country music thing is mad, isn't it? It's like none of my friends are into it whatsoever.
Yeah.
I reference it like Budweiser, right? I don't know anybody in the world that drinks Budweiser, but it's the most popular drink all around the world.
Yeah.
It's the same with country music. I don't know anyone who's really into country music, but it's the biggest style of music all around the world.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That's a good way of putting it.
It's mad. I can't wrap my head around it. Like, I don't know anyone who's into it. Like,
yeah, like what's classified as, well, like Zach Bryan, or is that?
I don't know.
He's now country. He's now the face of it.
If I listen to him, I don't know.
I know that's something in the Irish.
Yeah, I know. It's a great song.
It's
stunning.
It was
song.
a song of the summer, I think, last year, was it? Song of the year for me.
Yeah,
when I heard it, I was like,
it's a lovely song.
It's lovely.
Actually, he did it. I'm sorry, I listened to him because he did a song with Kings of Leon, who are one of my favourite bands.
Yeah, what did you think of that one?
Nah, it's not a great effort. It's not a great effort.
Nice song,
Yeah.
but it's not Kings of Leon, is it?
No.
And they're country. They're like brought up.
Yeah, I think they kind of well, people say they sold out with Sex on Fire, but I mean, like, you want to make a few bob. You know what I mean? I don't.
Well, did they do that on purpose, or was it just because the
100%.
mainstream?
Did you watch the Tallahena Sky
No.
documentary? Oh, it's brilliant. Basically, it's from the beginning of the career right up to the album.
Oh, is this when they're recording and they're like on the ranch and they're doing all the recording? I might have seen snippets of that.
No, that was from the documentary after. That's a
Right.
great one as well.
Yeah.
But they're recording the Sex on Fire thing, and like by that third album with On Call and Fans and all that, they were ready to quit. Like, it wasn't happening.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, like the Americans could not take them, you know. And then I think they wrote the song "Fans" about the UK.
Okay.
That's what that song is about, and that's where it comes from.
No way. Well, Kings of Leon were never my favourite band.
I know. And me and Karl we are kind of jamming a Kings of Leon tribute-esque thing for a bit of crack at the moment. And when he said that, Karl's a drummer also, by the way. And when he said to me, I'm not really into them, I was like, what?
Yeah. Couldn't believe it. I don't know. It was, and you know, Fans, great tune.
Great tune.
Molly's Chamber, really enjoyed that one. But On Call, that was it for me, man.
Yeah,
and you love it.
It's probably my favourite Kings of Leon song. Yeah.
And when I heard On Call, it just it didn't agree with me. Now, having listened to it now, when I was going over all the material for our jam, I was like, yeah, it's the same feeling, but I can appreciate it.
But you're probably coming from a different point of view. Like, this is the thing with music, isn't it? Everyone listens differently. So when I listen to On Call, the way he delivers that scream to be there, it's, oh my God, it's like hairs in the back of my neck stand up, like.
Really,
and the guitar solo. I always say this, I don't know if I've said it to you before, but I always say this, that third Kings of Leon record, the Because of the Times with On Call and Black Thumbnail and Knocked Up and Fans, that is the best guitar sounding record I think I've ever heard.
It's Fans on that album.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Fans is on that, yeah.
Right. I thought that was before it.
I don't think I've ever heard guitars sound so good as they do on that record. The guitar sound is, he's looking at me like tumbleweed. But seriously, go back and listen to it. That's a hot take probably, by the way. As well.
You know,
but
it's kind of subjective, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it is. Of course it is. Yeah. Everything in music's subjective.
Like 10,000 Days, Tool. Listen to the guitars on that album.
Oh, I can't listen.
You can't listen to Tool.
It takes 10,000 days to listen to a Tool song.
It's true. yeah. The progressive, yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's just
They just sound so big and so, it's like a wall of sound hitting your ears, and it's like, this is insane, like, you know. It's amazing.
I appreciate your appreciation for it.
Brilliant. Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But yeah.
It's a nice way of telling me I'm wrong.
I'd
It's
agree,
funny,
I'd agree with you, but then we both be wrong.
Yeah,
you know?
no, but that's true. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to someone there the other day about the weekend playing Crow Park. He's doing 2 days in Crow Park
Next year?
Yeah,
No way.
and I was saying, now look, he's not I'm not the weekend's demographic, right? I'm not his target audience.
You sell it out like.
Oh, I think he did. I think
Wait,
he
I
did.
didn't even know.
Yeah, no one knew. Right? Apparently, no one knew. I seen an Instagram post, but anyway, see, this is the power of social media. Also, by the way, if you were his fan base, you would know.
Yeah.
He does sponsored posts and all this stuff. You would see that if you were his target audience, but you're not, right? So, what I was saying to my friend, I was saying to him, like, the weekend, I get it in Marley Park. I get it in. I'm not talking about capacity, right?
Free Arena.
I get it.
Yeah.
Crow Park.
Crow Park.
Should Crow Park not be for your anthemic?
Your Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, your
Guns N' Roses. Well,
Oasis, U2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Coldplay.
And you know
whoever.
what? That said, when Harry Styles did Croker, was
Did
it
he do
Croker?
Croker?
Did he do Crow Park?
No, Slane.
It was
Slane.
Slane. But no, he did before Slane. Did he not do the Aviva?
Oh, he might have.
Or
I don't
something
know.
like that.
I don't know.
When he got that slot, I was like, really?
Did he do Slane?
He did Slane, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. But that didn't make sense to me. But then if it actually did make sense.
I'm not talking about from a point of view of selling it out. I'm talking about a point of view of actual sound.
Stature. Sound.
There's no way The Weeknd is a stature of Bruce Springsteen, or maybe he is, and I'm not his. Yeah, well, he's the most streamed song in Spotify history, doesn't he?
The Weeknd does.
Yeah, that Blinding Lights is like.
Is it?
200 million billion
so
fucking
detached
streams or something.
from all of that stuff.
Yeah, no, I think it was lockdown and everyone do that silly TikTok dance
Yeah.
to that song, and then
That tune with Ariana Grande, Save Your Tears.
great song.
I like that.
Didn't know she was on that, was she?
That's her singing, yeah.
Yeah.
Really good song.
Like I like The Weeknd. I like his songs. He's just not Croke Park Stadium-esque, is
I
he?
agree there, yeah.
He hasn't got that wall of sound.
He's not garbage.
Is he going to come out with no band?
Oh no, he must have a band. You can't just throw on the tracks and just start flogging it on stage in front of that many people. Like,
I don't know.
I doubt it. It's a stadium. You'd have to have a stadium show.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Like, I get the Robbie Williams in Croke Park.
Amazing.
Oh, you were there, weren't you?
There.
Yeah, I like Robbie Williams. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Everyone afterwards like, he's just a great entertainer, isn't he? Now, it was no Oasis, but
no.
He was.
Was Oasis not the best gig you've ever been to in your life?
There was something very special about it.
It was just monumental, wasn't it?
It was one of the loudest gig I've ever been at in my life.
Sunday? Right, so I went to the first gig in Cardiff, right, the first show back. And I was sitting up in the gods and I cried for pretty much 80% of the gig. Just being like, oh my God. Like people laugh when I say this, but that band shaped my life. Like when I, and I know people like this as well. This sounds like I'm insane, right? But,
not at all, man.
But Noel Gallagher, he's the reason I started playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Right? Those songs were so easy to play growing up. And the sound is so bad. It shouldn't have the influence on a musician like it has.
Yeah.
But it had. I bought my first guitar based on whatever he bought. An Epiphone Les Paul or whatever it was I would have had at the time. Guitar pedals. Does Noel have it? I have to get it.
Really?
Amps. Noel plays a Marshall. I have to get a Marshall. You know what I mean? It was, and then I learned from that then, this actually sounds shit. Let's get rid of this and let's upgrade to this. Then let's change this. This is good. Yeah. And that's how, it was all thanks to that band. So seeing that band, they're not even my favourite band.
Yeah, me neither. But their songs just stand the test, don't they?
I can't. Like, I would say Noel Gallagher as a songwriter, he is definitely probably my hero. But my favourite band is Stereophonics. They were definitely honest.
Yeah, seen them live a few times, and
I think
Kelly Jones' voice is just.
I was just gonna say, I think he is, since he came out, I don't think there's been a better male vocalist.
I can't think of one off the top of my head. I would try and challenge you there, but
like I don't mean in terms of, I mean like a rock and roll vocalist.
Yeah, no, but he has everything. He has that. He has the softness, the sweetness, and then he has a gravel, and yeah, it's just
saying it.
It's great.
I heard him doing a cover of Boys of Summer.
Go away.
On
just
Radio
him
1.
An acoustic guitar?
Yeah, with the band doing an acoustic thing.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now he does it in B minor, not E minor. Because no one's that brave.
Drops it.
But drops it. But still, it's just, that man can sing anything.
Yeah. And live as well, like
yeah, amazing.
Great band.
Did you ever see them live?
I've seen them. I saw them at Oxygen.
Festival band, true and true.
Every time I saw them was at a festival. I saw them at Rock Werchter in Belgium. Like that would be the most recent time I've seen them. But the first time I saw them was in 2008, Oxygen.
Good,
amazing.
Yeah. What was the Belgian one like?
Amazing. Yeah, and they're all early slots, you know. So just get the buzz going.
We're having this chat, and a fella said to me, a friend of mine said to me, if you had the chance to headline the picnic, or go on at like 5:00. What would you prefer? And I was like, the first answer to say is probably headline, isn't it? But then you go, 5:00, man. Enjoy the rest of the day. Few beers, you know.
The green room back there.
Like, you know what I mean? Fuck, the pressure's gone. Rest of the day, you know. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you definitely want to do the 5:00 slot first, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%. You know? Just to be like, fucking nice, like, you know, go out and do your thing and.
Nice, just 50 minutes. You know? Not an hour and a half.
2.5 hours. Some of these bars want to sort it out, lads. 2.5 hours. No break, some of them. Jesus Christ.
Who does that?
Well, I do, like a stupid idiot.
You just play straight through 2.5?
Sometimes, yeah. Some of the bars tell you not to take a break. Wild.
Well, I'd be having words.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah.
You need to get a petition out, lads. You get a petition out.
Yeah, eventually we're going to get some bar manager from one of the bars on here, and I'm going to grill him.
Rip into him.
Yeah. But yeah, are you writing much?
At the start of the year, I was doing a fair bit of writing. I was away. Me and my girlfriend, we went away to Europe in the camper van and just lived like nomads for 4 months. So I had a lot of time.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It was great. Yeah, we got the ferry to Bilbao and literally just spun about. We did.
Would you do it again?
Oh man, I'd trade in this life for that life.
Yeah,
I'd leave everything just to do that. Like we did 4 months, and by the last week we were like, God, I could do another 2-3 months of this. And then I'd say if we get to the end of that, we'd be like, let's do more of this. But that was the time where I could pick up the guitar and just like strum away, write. Something's
no responsibilities.
Responsibilities. No. I picked up a few gigs along the way. It would be where we was in Andorra, and there was an Irish bar. I went in, and
always
there was live music on.
Of course,
we always find.
Of course.
When I was chatting to the
find our own, don't we?
Oh, you have to go in. That's where the crack is.
Yeah. It's like I've come to your country, but you said no crack, so we're gonna go to the Irish bar.
Yeah, but you see, every bar is Irish out there.
Oh, is it?
Well, there's obviously the French and the Spanish side of things, but that's where the crack is. That's where live music is, and it's nice to be on the receiving end of it. But I got chatting to the bar manager, and I was like, I'd do a bit of gig, and got my gear with me, and I picked up a few gigs there. But other than that, and Salzburg, I did on Paddy's Day, rocking to an Irish bar.
How was that?
It was good crack. Like,
different.
It was good crack, but they gave me this nylon string guitar, and like, they no gear, like,
That was this year.
This year.
So Paddy's Day this year, I was in the Cock Tavern, right? And I was on last in the Cock Tavern, whatever, 9:30 to 12, whatever, Man alive, you couldn't move from that place, right? It was
shocking.
It was. And Paddy, the owner, come upstairs and he was like, "Look, can you keep it tame?" He said, because
that happened a few times. He was like, "Can you slow it down?"
He was like, "I need to get rid of a couple of heads," and I was like, "Keep it tame." I said, "Oh, I'll do my best, So I opened with "Take Me to Church," thinking,
"Oh, they love that one."
Jesus Christ!
You should have done the parting glass or something.
It doesn't matter what I played. I could have been tuning the guitar and they were crowd surfing across the place. It was just. And he was like, "Oh man, keep it down." And I was like, I'm trying.
Yeah.
It was just.
Take Me to Church is kind of like a nice chill vibe.
It's totally chill.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have that effect.
Paddy's Day.
Yeah, of course. But I opened my Sunday chill set or whatever, quiet set. And I have I'm a bit weird with things like this on my iPad, whatever I have in front of me. I have different set lists, different occasions.
So have I.
Yeah, so I have the Sunday chill. 6 to 8, whatever. So I opened that set list and I was like, right, I'll keep it nice and tame, whatever. Open Take Me to Church. And my mates who were downstairs, who couldn't get upstairs because it was too busy, were texting me going, "Open Take Me to Church. This is new. What's going on with this?"
Yeah.
The place went bananas.
So how did you counteract that? What was the next song?
Oh, I can't remember.
This is the thing, isn't it?
I think it was Ain't No Sunshine or something like that, whatever it was.
This is the thing, isn't it? When you're in a room and there's so much going on and you've kind of have to kind of cater to what's going on.
And it's hard because I was trying to keep it chill. Everyone was like, "Do Mumford and Sons, do Mr. Brightside, do Living on a Prayer," and you're like, I can't really.
Yeah.
Because we have to get some of you out here because it's too busy.
Yeah, you have to just.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Leave that.
What a gig though.
Say it was great crack.
Oh, it was
Paddy's
great.
Day is always
Yeah.
Cock Tavern's great for a gig. Gotta give it the
Top
Saturday in
tier
there
spot,
is always great crack.
And actually, we do once a month, myself and Karl, we do a night in the Cock Tavern called Chance Our Mondays. You'll see it on their advert. When's the next one? October 13th?
13th of October, yeah.
Yeah. And anyone can come down.
Yeah.
Anybody can rock up on the night.
It's just growing and growing, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
It's getting better and better.
And you weren't at the last one.
Wasn't at the last one, unfortunately.
It was like 9 musicians.
Great.
And we were missing you, Ryan, and John.
Really?
Yeah. And it was
the 3 best people weren't there.
So it was myself.
How did you just get through it?
Oh man, it was nuts, right? And you've everyone from our level to beginners.
Yeah.
And anyone can come. If anyone's learning to play the guitar, come to the Cock Tavern October 13th. Just sit in with us. There's lads there that are playing the guitar 2 weeks. There's lads there that are playing the guitar 2 years, 20 years, whatever. Just sit in the circle. There's no pressure to sing a song. It's just a circle session, few beers, sing a few tunes. But we're starting to pack the place out with with punters coming into the place, like, you know.
It's a lovely buzz, isn't it?
It's a great buzz. Yeah. It's a great buzz, you know. And we tend to do songs where you don't really hear in your cover set, like, you know, like a bit of Radiohead. We did Metallica the last time.
Nirvana, Pearl Jam,
all that kind of stuff, like, you know. Now we still do your Oasis and your whatever, like, you know, because you few drinks and you can't help it. Few beers, yeah, all that stuff, you know. But it doesn't matter what level you're at. Just come down, sit at the table. You will learn more at that than you would do on YouTube sitting at home by yourself.
Yeah, when you're amongst it and you're seeing
totally
the different, but that's it, when you're amongst it and you know, you have your beginners, you have a few folk that have a couple of chords in them, and just getting to figure out how to navigate these chords, and like, those 4 chords, you know, could literally have you gigging.
Yeah,
going through
we'll have you gigging. 4 chords in a capo, I'm telling you now. You go a long way, wouldn't you? Half of the lads at Temple Bar getting away with it.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Guilty. Guilty.
I seen a good one. And I only I think I was telling you this before. I only copped onto this about a year ago. There's a lot of lads going around using the 6-string banjos.
The bantars.
I didn't hear about this. I discovered this about a year ago, right? Yeah. So I was thinking to myself, going, fuck, 6 strings? That's amazing. Because as far as I know, the banjo's tuned G, D, A, E, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the mandolin and the ukulele's the same, is it?
I think the uke's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine's tuned to G, D, A, E. Yeah. No, it's not. So my mandolin is, it's the same as the mandolin, yeah. And I was thinking to myself, going, jeez, these lads are great. Like, you know, I wonder what the last, obviously 6 strings and the guitar, and I'm going,
very technical.
Yeah, going, I wonder what they tuned the last 2 strings on, the last that do the 6 strings. Fucking guitar.
Yeah.
Absolute scam artists. The bar managers are going, fucking the lads in here that are playing 6-string banjos. They're unbelievable, you know.
He did the Sweet Child of Mine solo on the banjo. Unbelievable.
Absolute scam artists. Probably charging more as well because they're playing the banjo.
Look, you can get away with it. You can get away with it.
Absolutely,
these are tricks of the trade, you know.
Yeah.
They don't know, you know.
No. The punters don't know the difference.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
That was amazing, you know. Still 3 strings too many if you ask me, but yeah. Have you ever had anything wild happen to you at a gig, like that you just go, if I said this to somebody, they wouldn't believe me?
There's a few things that come to mind, but the most wildest thing that ever happened, it literally wasn't too long ago. It was a few weeks ago. I got electrocuted on stage. And no, this is no joke. This was no joke. I got properly electrocuted on stage. I was like in the middle of, I was singing Something in the Orange, you know, really chill tune, you know, and I'm going to the chorus, and you know when you get that little zing on off your microphone.
It's normally the phantom power's left on it. Someone before you has left phantom power on the
right. So there was kind of, that was happening throughout the gig. So I'm like, so and so, but there was maybe 15 minutes left to the gig. And honestly, I thought someone threw a pint glass at my head. It was literally like proper punch, blacked out. I just saw white I was blind for a minute and I fell off the stool.
Were you using the Gibson, were you?
No, it was the Martin.
God, about that.
But I fell off the stool. Luckily, my sister and my girlfriend were like there. They saw like I was gone.
You serious?
And I fell off the stool.
What?
And then I was in the hospital the next day. I had to get I was getting weird sensations all over my body, like in my arm, in my chest.
What was it?
Something wasn't grounded, and it tripped the switch in the venue. So there was a big surge of electricity that hit me face, and I had to get ECGs done. I had to get bloods done to rule everything out, and got an ECG done in VHI clinic, and I have an irregular heartbeat anyway. And the ECG came up saying, "Yeah, you don't have an irregular heartbeat." So
no way.
There was no irregular heartbeat on the ECG. I was
flicked you to regular?
I had a heart murmur, and that, and it's a normal happens to some, but yeah. So, and then the following week, honestly, out of the hospital, and then because I went to the hospital because I was doing that charity cycle, and I had to check myself before doing that, just in case. But anyway, that happened at a gig, and I didn't feel right for a few days, but then...
And now you're like the best guitarist that's ever lived.
Oh, yeah. Sleeping great.
Yeah. Something in his brain just flipped, and now he's a musical theory genius.
Bizarre experience, man. Really intense.
Man, some of these venues, I used to play in a band, and we'd roll into some... I won't say the name of the venue. And you set up on the stage, and the guy's like, you set up here, but the closest plug socket is like 35 feet away. You're like, man, I'm not running 5 extension leads to the plug socket.
Daisy chain in them, yeah.
Like, this is wild.
Yeah.
And like, by the way, that's one plug socket we're using, and we have 2 bins, 2 tops, guitar amps, pedals, mics. All this stuff is being the desk, the lights, all being plugged in and ran through 2 extension leads.
I think I know the venue.
You probably do, yeah. There's probably loads of them, right? It's like, mate, you've music Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You've bands every Friday and Saturday.
Get a few double plug sockets.
Oh my God, put a plug socket in down the bottom. How much is it going to cost you?
It's not a big job.
Throw one of the electricians that's drinking the place 50 quid.
Sell 3 pints.
Literally, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's a YouTube video shows how to do it in this day and age. It's just insane. Some of the venues just don't care.
Yeah, it's kind of an inconvenience or a hassle.
Electrocute, I'd never play there ever again.
Well, look, it was one of those things, like, it happens all the time, you know, you get that zing, zing. I thought that's just what it was, but it turned out to be something like a lot more powerful and a lot more, like, it's frightened the life out of me. It's never happened before, like, and this was like physically for days felt not myself, like having these weird sensations, like, what is going on with me? I thought that. But I got the all clear, all is good. Bloods came back grand. Heart's fine. No internal damage to any organs. There was no exit wounds because they're like, where's the exit wound? I don't know. So it was got me retinas checked because I went blind for a minute. And they said it's all good. You don't have any damage to your retinas, but it was all fine.
And then you have your mate saying to you, that was your job. You just played the guitar for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know?
Yeah. Why didn't you finish the gig there? I was like, literally thought I was going to die. You had 15 minutes left.
How was that gig? Oh man, it was electric.
Yeah, oh God, the puns coming out. The puns were coming out, alright.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Do you ever get it with, sometimes you have a dodgy lead in the guitar or I don't know what it is, but when you play the guitar and touch the mic at the same time? Do you ever get that?
What, you get the zing?
Yeah.
Or the boot?
Yeah.
Boot.
It's something to do with the like, if you don't touch the guitar, you don't get the zing. But you touch the guitar and you hit the mic at the same time, you get the...
Oh, yeah.
It's horrible. Like, it's horrible. Like, you can't... Yeah. Now, I'm one of these fellas that when I sing, my mouth is on the microphone.
You'd be deep throating the thing. I see
absolutely, man. Yeah. No spit or nothing. I'd be absolutely just balls deep that microphone, like, you know. But my whatever this is called here.
Your lip.
Top lip. Yeah. But that little weird part, whatever it's called.
Crest. Is that it? Anyway,
word of the week. That's resting on the microphone, essentially, right? And it's a really bad habit because of this stuff, the zings and stuff.
Yeah.
And everyone says, "Oh, just get one of those little foam shields that go on the microphone." So uncomfortable though. Feel weird on the beard.
I used to use them, but no,
it's weird now. No.
I started now just singing away from the mic. Honestly, I got a bit of PTSD from that experience. So
I would as well.
Since then, it was only recently, but I'm kind of just put the gain up a touch more and just use the space around it. Because I'd be the same. I'd be like right in there and pull back when necessary and that. But now it's just gain it up and just
Isn't it funny when you go into some of the bars and you look at the
desks?
Oh my God.
What people are doing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You look at the desks and it's like the gain is turned up to the max.
Oh, yeah.
And the pad is off.
You're wondering what are they setting up? What's going into that?
Fucking wild. The pad button, as far as I'm aware, now I could have this wrong, pad button is only for instruments.
What pad button are you talking about?
You know, you look at the Yamaha desks and it has the gain. Then underneath it has pad minus 26 decibels. You only press that in for instruments. You don't press it in for vocals.
I never press them in for anything. I just EQ it correctly.
Oh no, you should press that in.
Why?
Because you can get you can turn it up to a decent gain.
I know that, but I'd rather keep the volumes low and just EQ correctly, and then I can. Yeah, you can. I know what you mean. Like for the stomp, like people always have the high end taken down.
Yeah,
but like and the bass down, so you can just crank the gain. Whereas if you just keep it open.
Yeah, like the bass turned up for your stomp box, leave it in the middle. Leave everything directly at 12 o'clock. Well, maybe a little bit.
No, like I have treble all the way down, mid all the way down.
Man.
Bass. I'm telling you, I've tried it.
What stomp do you use?
The SPD one. I get a gorgeous sound out of it.
Yeah. I use the Porchboard one.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Yeah, I tend to just turn the bass up to like 1 o'clock and the rest of them to like.
Well, that's
11.
That's built for that specific sound, you know.
Oh yeah,
so you don't have to do a whole pile to get what it's supposed to do. Whereas SPD is like, you can have it going
SPD.
Yeah!
SPD.
Is it SPD?
Yeah, it was,
Not STD.
no. It's that's a different podcast.
Coming to a podcast studio near you.
Yeah, I've never tried that SPD actually. Yeah, no, I bought the porch board. One guy in the shed makes it.
Yeah, I've been in touch with him. I was supposed to get one a long time ago, but then John Crossan.
Oh my God.
Bean Stomper?
The Bean Stomper.
Great.
So John comes down to our Chancellor Mondays. He's one of the 7 Chancellors the core 7 Chancellors who comes down. And John makes this bean stomp. Phenomenal stomp.
It's class.
And I remember Paul Downey, who was our guest last week, good friend of mine, he plays in my band, and he was saying that, these bean stompers. And I was like, made of coffee beans.
Yeah.
You must be having the laugh, like, No, it's literally made of coffee beans.
And you can actually get this beautiful aroma of coffee while you're playing. And I'm a coffee drinker. I'm a coffee drinker. Yeah. Like it's literally like coffee beans in a resin, and then he just builds everything into it. So like he did say to me, like, coffee, the bean stomp, that's the market, but I could do it with Skittles. I could do it with Haribo.
Skittles, hear the rainbow.
Well, you could do it with anything.
Down. Someone write that down, James. Write that down.
TM.
We're about to make a fucking fortune. I didn't know you could. I must get one off him.
Yeah, well, I had the first prototype. He gave me a lend of it, and I kind of hung on to it for a while. I gigged with it for a few times, but I gave it back to him because he actually upgraded it. So the ones that he's selling out now are apparently pulling out specific mids, and so it's perfect. So I've given that to him a few weeks ago, John, actually, and I'm still waiting for it back. I'm happy to exchange some money to have it back.
John, just give him the fucking bean stamper, man, will you? Have you one song that's considered like a pub classic where you say to yourself, going, "Oh God, I'm dreading this"? We were talking about Belter, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a pub classic yet, is it?
No, it's not a classic. It's just it's at the forefront now, isn't it?
I heard someone saying he's Ed Sheeran for Bowls fans.
That's great.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Jerry Cinnamon, he's Ed Sheeran for Bowls fans,
yeah. I like it. I like Jerry Cinnamon.
I haven't seen him. I heard he's amazing live though.
Yeah, I actually sat on the hill at Malahide when he played.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was
good.
Man, considering he's a guy with a guitar and an SPD one.
Did you know he didn't sign to a label for that first album?
Did he not?
No, apparently released it himself and made all the money himself.
Way.
He is one of the
few
that can probably do that. That's just a pure right place, right time song out there.
Yeah,
went viral.
So what happened then? He obviously got picked up. Second album was he on the label?
I don't know. This is what I read online.
You could just do it yourself then if you get that traction.
Do you need the label second time round?
And give 75% of your music to them.
Why?
No.
Jerry Cinnamon doesn't need big support acts. Jerry Cinnamon doesn't need whatever,
Oh, he sold out Malahide, like,
That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. That's 20, what's that, 30,000?
More, is it not 65? 60?
I wouldn't say it's that many, but it's big. It's a big number. 30 plus.
Yeah, easy. I thought it was 50, 60,000. You could be right, yeah.
But then he did 2 nights or something back to back in the Tree Arena as well. Just sold out. Yeah.
I remember going to see Arctic Monkeys there on their second album, Malahide Castle.
Yeah.
What a lineup. That was so my favourite.
Strokes on that bill?
No. Fuck me, man, I wish. It would, as far as I remember, this is how it went. De Laurentiis opened the show, right, who are one of my favourite Irish bands
Great
ever.
Band, yeah.
De Laurentiis opened the show. The Choral were on.
Class.
Supergrass.
Right.
And then Arctic Monkeys.
We're talking. Class.
What a lineup.
Great day.
Great day.
How were you when Arctic Monkeys came on?
The voice was gone already.
Yeah.
This is 2008, right? So this
a lot of bangers there.
This is the second album. So by the time the second album comes out, there's no such thing as a bad Arctic Monkey set list, right?
Yeah.
They've just 2 albums of bangers after bangers.
Yeah. What was the second album again?
Favourite Worst Nightmare.
Yeah. What an album.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What an album.
And they come on and they opened with Brian Storm.
Class.
Oh, it was Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that was a special gig. 2 nights there they did.
Yeah.
The drummer came out dressed in a Spider-Man outfit and all.
Did he?
Yeah.
Before the
tin of fruits, the suits come out. Yeah.
Comb in the hair.
You know, I love that. You said the Strokes. I got to see the Strokes just before lockdown.
I'm still dying to see them.
In Belfast, we went up to see them in the Waterfront, which is a small enough venue for the Strokes. And it was unbelievable.
I had tickets to see them, like that Rock Werchter festival in Belgium. I've been a couple of times, got some friends out in the Netherlands, and we kind of meet out there and that. It's a bit of crack. But they were on the bill, but then the lockdown happened and then everything was cancelled and then the new lineup came out.
Oh, that's so good, man.
Well, yeah, I'm dying to see them live.
Those first 3 albums are fucking special.
Savage.
Special, you know. The third one gets a lot of grief. I really love the third one. I think the third one is their second best after the first one.
Is that the one with 1251 on it?
No, that's the second album.
Second album.
Yeah.
You're very good at that.
I'm a freak. I'm a freak. I'm a encyclopedia freak.
What year did it come out?
The third one? The first one was 2001 as far as I remember.
Yeah.
So the second one I'm guessing was 02, 03. And then 05 must have been the third one. I think it was actually because I remember getting into Stereophonics at the time and the Coda was 2005, which is 20 years ago.
Stop, will you?
And then I remember hearing on the bus on the way home from school, I used to give a friend of mine or an uncle of mine my iPod, and he'd put a load of new songs on it once a month or whatever it was. And I remember him putting that on. I remember hearing Juicebox or You Only Live Once, whatever it was, and I was going, "What is this?
Yeah,
this is unbelievable."
It's great. MTV2.
Oh Lord,
all day long,
unbelievable.
Yeah,
you know, it was unbelievable. I used to lie in
Guitar
bed.
Hero.
Yeah. I used to lie in bed. He'd be up for school the next day, and I used to have MTV2 on in the room. 1 o'clock in the morning. They'd show all the bands around then who were like getting ready to be massive. You know, I remember hearing Little Lion Man on it. I remember going, not really into the dum. It wasn't really for me, but these are going to be massive.
You could see it.
Yeah, you could see it, you know. And then
it was different, wasn't it? You know, just
at the time it was
different.
I'm not sure the acoustic-y rock thing was the thing then.
That whole folk thing that they were, it was unique. That's what
I want to like it, but it's funny. I was talking at the Last Chance on Mondays to Quinnock.
Yeah,
and he's mad at the folk music.
Yeah,
oh, he loves it.
Man, he's amazing.
He's great, isn't he?
His voice,
he's great.
I remember seeing him. I was only saying it to him there, the one before last that I missed. But I used to always go every Sunday to the Lord Mayor's sessions, and he'd be there. You know, he'd be there. He was like 10. He was a wee lad, and I'd be going there like just for a few pints with the folks and maybe with the brother and sister, and he'd just be pulling out the apple of my eye and these beautiful tunes. And he's only this young fella and singing. I'm like, God, this guy's good. No, I know it's really nice. It's really nice to be like jamming with him.
Yeah.
But I've seen him play a few times, and he's got a serious voice on him.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he? But we were talking at the Last Chance on Mondays, and he was saying, "Oh, the folk is his thing." Like, you know, like he loves the Amble and Kingfisher and all that type of stuff, and Damien Dempsey, and I love Damo.
Yeah,
don't even know if he's folk music though, is he?
There's an element of it there.
Oh, there definitely is an element.
There's an Irishness in his music, but
bit of rock and roll to Damo though.
But there's also reggae.
Yeah, there is. I mean? Yeah. I just say
to
people, right? I just say I opened for Damo on an Irish tour, couple of gigs around the country. I think I did 6 with him, 7 gigs with him, and that was my first time seeing him live.
Really,
oh my God!
Yeah, it's like going to church.
It was like I always liked. Like Sing All Your Cares Away and Apple of My Eye and the singles, you know. I never really listened to the albums.
Yeah.
And then after that first gig, I opened my opened my set, walked to the back of the room, stood there and just went, is this a fucking cult? Like, is this a cult? But that's the thing.
People? He brings a collective people from all walks of life. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. And once you're in that room, it is like going to mass.
So I was talking to, there was a sound engineer, I think we were doing Killarney, I think it was. There was a sound engineer there, and I said to the sound engineer, you can't really hear Damo's vocal, like, is it not, like, is that the max that can go on the desk mat? Like, you know, and he just said, it's like this at every gig. He said, you can't hear Damo. Because you can just hear the crowd.
Yeah.
You know? And some gigs he didn't have his band with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just him and the guitar.
Yeah.
And those are the gigs I was saying to the sound engineer, you can't really hear. You know what I mean? And normally when you stand beside the sound engineer, it's the best place for
That's
sound.
where you're supposed to
be.
You're
supposed to be, like, you know. And we couldn't hear a fucking thing. Yeah. Like, it was just 500, 400 people rammed into a room in some venue, and
arm in arm,
just sitting here going, oh my God. Like, every word to every song.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's amazing.
What he does with his music, you know. And it's an effortless trying from him, you know. He's not even trying, he's just writing writing about real life experience that moves and resonates with.
It's crazy,
people,
but that's what it should be. That's what art should be. Art should be something like, for me as a writer, right? When I write, I'm sitting down and I write 10 minutes every day, 10, 15 minutes every single day.
Fair play.
Right? So I go out to the shed. I did it this morning. Go out to the shed, pick the guitar up. If nothing happens in 10, 15 minutes, I just put it back down and I leave.
Yeah.
I've no interest in learning songs anymore. I'm doing it too long. I have a set list there that covers every single basis you can possibly imagine, right? It's enough, right? Yeah. And chances are all new songs are the same 4 chords as they were 20 years ago anyway. You pull out a bag anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I go out and I write 10 minutes every single day. So I'm actually, when we finish here, I'm going to the recording studio this week. I'm doing a massive chunk, if not almost finishing my second album, right? So I'm writing, even though I'm in that process, my mindset is not on cover gigs now.
It can't be.
No, it's not there.
That's just a means.
No, yeah, that's so you can do at the moment. It's an income.
Yeah,
right?
Well, that's the thing.
That's what it is, right? My mind is not there. My mind is there now. I'm doing my second album now. I'm finished now. I have this vision. It's keeping me awake at night, thinking of like
that's good.
I'm thinking,
good place to be.
What if I do it like this? And if I do it, the other night I got up out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:15, went into the sitting room, took the electric guitar up and went, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Do you know,
that's better. And I went straight back to bed.
This happened to me yesterday. I was lying on the couch and this was just behind me. And I just lay down on the couch and I put a new string on. The G string went on me.
Classic.
And it was just, the big string here. I hit into it and it just went, kind of just hit off the other string and it was just like, and then I could just hear something. You get the guitar. And you find the chord sequence. Yeah, so I'm hitting the string.
Honestly,
I'm playing over it, and then the melody comes, and then it's like and then before I know it, I'm like 40 minutes into like a song being written.
It's insane.
But this is my how I'd approach it. If I was to sit down and be like, right, gonna try and write something, which works for a lot of people, where they have the intention there and they want to just channel that to come in. But it's just moments like that. Work for me. Whereas if I walk past and I didn't notice that. That was the channel.
Tomorrow, you sit down with that guitar, do that. That isn't going to happen. That whatever you wrote there is not going to come out.
No, but that's the spontaneity of it for me.
And that's art.
Yeah,
art should be something you go to sit down and you're noodling away on the guitar and something just falls out of the sky.
Yeah, but that's it. I can't take credit for what happened yesterday.
I can't explain how it works.
Yeah.
I have a couple of different theories. But I can't explain it. I'm of the notion that a couple of the top artists say, like Noel Gallagher and Ronnie Wood and all these people seem to think, and that if we're all sitting around the pond fishing, the time, 24/7, subconsciously, every artist is sitting around this magical pond.
Yeah.
And if you ain't at that pond, you ain't catching a song.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like they're of the belief that every song is already written. Every song that will ever exist,
it's already there. You just have to let it come through you.
You just have to catch it.
Yeah.
And I remember Noel Gallagher always saying, he's like, I should have wrote Yellow, he said. I should have written Yellow, not fucking Chris Martin.
You could hear that feeling.
Of course you can hear it, But it's hard not to think like that for writers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes total sense. It makes sense. Total sense. And I explained to my missus, right, and she can't wrap her head around it. I write a lot on this humming board, right? But when I pick the J200 up, I'll write something different.
Yeah.
Whatever I wrote on the J200, I can't write on this.
Different vibe.
Different vibe. So when you get a new guitar and you bring it home, she's like, oh, fucking new guitar again. Like, what's going on? Like, and you're like, you don't understand. I was in the shop, picked it up, played this. It sounded amazing.
Yeah.
And something just happened.
This guitar is the most inspiring guitar to play for writing.
Is it?
I can't...
The J45?
The J45. I can't explain it. It's just a different beast. Like, whenever it's being played, it just sings to you. And... yeah, I can't explain it.
It's mad, isn't it?
Stuff just starts happening when you get out of the way,
It's wild. And if it doesn't work out, it's a fucking tax write-off anyway, so who gives a shit? Do you know what I mean? You just sit rather fucking, you know what I mean? It's grand. Like,
I must give a little plug to projects that I'm in with Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan O'Shaughnessy. We have this kind of, it's an improvisational kind of
I've seen the videos. Yeah, it's kind of cool. He's playing the timpani, is it?
He's playing the handpan.
Oh, the handpan.
and I'm having a jam with him after this.
Class.
But we just set up, and his handpan is tuned to like a specific. It's D chord, so it's kind of D minor with the kind of. It's very
atmospherical type thing.
Atmospherical. It's beautiful. And I tuned the guitar to open D, and then just noodle. We just played a festival there, but like we're going on to a stage. We have an hour slot. We don't know what's going to happen. We have no set. We're just setting up and
play belter.
No, do you know what I mean? But it's magic when we both just lock in. You know, it's a mad thing. I can't even put into words what it is.
It's art in a nutshell.
Before, we're songwriting on the spot, and we record everything. You know, we set everything up.
It sounds very wankery, doesn't it?
Oh,
like it sounds so pretentious in a sense, but it's literally what you do. You're literally you are performing and expressing something you're feeling in that moment in time. That is art.
It's a beautiful thing.
It really is.
It's a beautiful thing.
Like when I sit down, like some of the songs that I'm recording now have come from me being on the telephone to me missus, ask me what she get in the shops for dinner, and I'm just going, yeah. I'll ring you back in a minute. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, if I wasn't in that moment in time of playing or even watching the telly, just watching the new season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
There's a new season now?
Yeah.
How have I missed this?
Oh, you need to check it out. It's quality.
Deadly. Have you seen the new South Park?
No, I haven't. I stopped watching South Park about 3 years ago.
It's pretty
good.
It's pretty.
See, I think dark humour.
Yeah, but this is very up to date dark humour. You'd love it.
Oh, I'll check it out then. But when I was watching It's Always Sunny, I just wrote this really indie type riff, right? Wouldn't be a million miles off of that era of curly head, skinny jean bands.
Yeah.
Do you know,
I like the same jeans on.
Right, so The View, like the Pigeon Detectives, even De La Rentos, that kind of 2006 to 2010, 11 type of era where that was just everywhere. In-betweeners music, right? Yeah. And it's very much that.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit on this album.
Yeah.
But it will be a single for when this album's finished, and it will be in the bank.
Yeah.
And it will be, but and I remember like ask any of the top artists, and you take Champagne Supernova. What's that about? Like what is it about?
I know Champagne Supernova.
I know would say, like,
obviously.
He'd say, what is it about? I don't know. But where it came from and where I was when I was writing it, I could tell you. What I was experiencing, I could tell you. But that just came out of me.
Yeah. It means something different to everybody.
Exactly. That's his thing. And he says, like, we do 60,000 people have been 60,000 different reasons to people, like, It's wild.
It's just a lovely melody and a lovely chord. It's just,
can't deny
half the
melody.
time, you don't even have to know what it's about. You just have to...
Well, so this is the thing with music, isn't it? Music should be a feeling. It should be an emotional thing for me.
Yeah.
This is why I couldn't get into house music, and I can't get into dance and trance and even rap music. I couldn't take to it growing up.
Yeah.
Because I started playing the guitar at 13 years of age, right? And all of my focus was I was always a writer. Even from the time I started really playing the guitar, I played in original bands my whole life. I was always a songwriter. And I'll always be, even if I took to a U2 status or if I stayed where I am now, doesn't matter. I'll always write and create music. It's just something I do. It's who I am. And I've always been that way. But it's very, like, the sacrifice. I was saying to Paul here last week, the sacrifices I've made. I've lost all my social life from those teenage years from being a musician.
Well, did you?
Yeah, no, I did.
The thing is, like, what would you have lost?
Well, that's true.
You didn't lose any. If anything, you just created your own social.
Well, that's true.
You know, there's nothing. If you're comparing what you were doing to what other people are doing, yeah, sure, you're not going to do the same thing they're doing.
And those gigs that a lot of people would consider, if you brought your mates to the gigs, right? So when you were, like, say 17, 18, 16, and you're going to this shithole venue somewhere, right? With the worst stage and the worst house kit you can possibly imagine, right? Fucking dinner plates for cymbals, right? and you're there, right? And you're playing with your original band, and the guitars are banging out a tune, and there's 10 people in the crowd, right? But you're building up 6 weeks of rehearsals for this one gig, right?
Yeah.
They're some of the best gigs I've ever done.
Absolutely
class.
That was my teen years as well.
Yeah, totally.
Bands, you're rocking up. The only other people in the crowd are the other bands.
That's it.
And their misses.
That's it. And it's fucking great, isn't it?
And it's great.
Yeah.
I played the main room in Whelan's with a band, and we were like, can't believe we got onto this stage. It was just us and the sound man. But at the same time,
Fuck it, man,
we
you
were
played
like,
the main room
we
Whelan's.
played the main
Yeah,
room.
yeah, yeah,
Put the
fuck it,
fog
like-
machine on. Just to make us think there's people in front of us.
Yeah, no. My godchild Bailey, he's 20 now. Bailey does the Chancers.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
Bailey? He's playing the guitar now about 5 years, but he's only getting into his first band now, you know?
Great.
So his two mates, they've no bass player yet. And I was like, just get someone, the worst guitar player I know.
Get an octave pedal. You'd be grand.
Yeah, because I get the worst guitar player you know and get my bass. And
Could be his calling.
it could be, yeah. And but he's just like, he's going into rehearsal rooms now twice a week, you know,
Love to
or
see
whatever.
it.
I said to him, I know you're in college studying and you're whatever, you this big college course you're doing, Trinity, whatever. Honestly, this would be the best days you'll ever have. Like, get into that
Those
rehearsal
memories.
room, sound shit, the smell of gargle
Yeah.
off the rehearsal room. Do you know what I mean? It's great.
It's a special time. Yeah.
Totally.
And I still, all the bands I have been in, originals and cover bands, like I'm still very much close with everybody that I jam with. Because we have that kind of like, you know, we experience that together. So there's this kind of really nice.
I understand. One of my best mates, Dan, I met him through playing music.
Yeah.
One of my best mates, Del, who plays keys in my band now, I met him through music. And his name's Del. Derek is his name, right? I met him from working a Christmas temp job in Debenhams in fucking 2009 or something. I don't know what it was, 8, right? And I called him Dermot for the first 3 months I knew him. I thought his name
He
was
didn't
Dermot.
correct you.
He didn't correct me. He just fucking answered me. So he went to school with my mate Dan, who was the drummer in the band at the time. And I said, man, there's a keyboard player who works with me and he's a year ahead of you in school and he knows you. His name's Dermot. And he went, Dermot? Derek? I said, no, man, his name's Dermot. Like, he said, no, his name's definitely Derek. I said, man, he's fucking answering to Dermot. And I'm saying, how are you, Dermot? How are you getting on? He's like, I don't know. Anyway, Dan.
So how did that conversation come about?
So-
You're like, is your name?
No. So I'll tell you what happened, right? So I said to Dermot, right? I said to him, Del, I said, Dan's going to pick us up and we're going to go for a jam. Do you want to, we'll go get your keys and come down and jam with the band. And he ended up being in the band. And he walks out of the place and Dan goes, oh, Del, what's the crack? Like, you know? And he goes, oh, Jesus, Dan, how you getting on? I said, Del, I said, that's Derek. Like, you fucking, he goes, that's my name. So what the fuck you answered to Dermot for? He goes, I just went along with it. Like,
Just didn't care.
brilliant. Just didn't give a fuck, like, you know?
When I lived in Canada, I'd be like, you know, introducing myself to people and I was like, hi, I'm Carl. And I was like, hi, Kyle. And you know what? It happened so often
You just
that,
went with
that
it.
I just became Kyle. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Kyle.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah. I'm not correcting you. You know, they just
Yeah.
didn't understand the accent.
Well, look, before we finish, is there anything you want to plug, promote? Have you any original stuff coming up? Where can we catch you gigging weekly?
But
Do
you
you have
know
any
what?
regulars?
I'll say a few things. What have I got? I've got a couple of new songs written. I'm going to definitely get recording soon. I do have a few tunes on Spotify that I released a few years ago. But I'm also this new group. We're called Mass with the Lads. It's pretty much the vibe. You know, every time we jam, we're like, it's like going to Mass. It's like going to a demo gig, but just with the handpan and acoustic guitar.
And less holy bread.
Less holy bread. You know, it's a deadly little buzz. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm gigging all over Dublin and Swords, and you're gonna just have to go into the bars and look for me.
Have you any regulars?
I'm in Doheny and Nesbitt's on a Thursday from 7 to 9:30. That's all. Everything else I kind of book myself around Swords at the weekends and have weddings and stuff like that. So
Fucking tell you what.
I might get on to
Life of
James and take on an extra gig.
He'll sort that for you.
We'll see how
We'll
we
sort
get
that.
on.
Yeah, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That was the second episode of Total Entertainment. Tune in next week for the third. See you later.
Peace.